Christian friends. We are in the Word of God again today. It's Wednesday. Our title of our lesson today is Earthly Duties and Heavenly Outcomes. Earthly Duties and Heavenly Outcomes. Now, if you look at the Word of God, Mark chapter 12, verses 13 to 27, here Jesus again is in a mix-up with these crazy Pharisees. These religious leaders, Jerusalem controversies are what we're looking at right now. And you know, they come to Jesus again and they say to him in Mark chapter 12, verses 13 to 27, and they say, Lord, you know, should we pay tax to Caesar? Should we as religious people give Caesar any tax? Well, what do we owe the state? Earthly duties. What do we owe to the authorities that are around us? And they were saying that in order to trap Jesus. Well, Jesus says, give me a coin of the realm. And he looks at that coin and he says, look at this coin. Now, whose likeness is on this coin? Caesar. Whose inscription is on this coin? Whose authority is on this coin? Caesar. Well, then give Caesar the authority and the responsibility and the stuff of a citizen. Do that. Render to Caesar what is Caesar's, and then render to God what is God's. Jesus is being absolutely practical. Give the authorities of the state what belongs to them, if what they are asking of you does not contradict or contravene the word of God. That's the exception. Give them what's theirs, but give God also what is his. And then they continue on. Now the Sadducees are on to him. The second controversy has to do with the issue of the dead being raised, resurrection. They say, listen, a man has a wife, hypothetical, and the husband has, seven different brothers, or there were 7 different brothers, and the first brother married the woman and she died, and then after that she married another brother, until the end, until they're all dead now. And then they ask Jesus this question in heaven, because they make it to heaven. In heaven, whose wife will she be? Whose mate will she be? And Jesus says, you err because you guys really don't know the scriptures. You really don't know the Bible, and you really don't know the law of God. For the Bible is clear that, in heaven there will be no marriage, neither giving in marriage. But Jesus says something else. He goes on, he says, listen, on this issue of resurrection, not only will there be a resurrection, because the Sadducees did not believe in resurrection. They did not believe that people would be raised from the dead. But Jesus says this in Exodus chapter 3, verses 1 to 22. He says, listen, he points to Abraham, he points to Isaac, he points to Jacob, and says that God is the God of Abraham, God is the God of Isaac, God is the God of Jacob, in a sense implying they will be raised back to life. And if God is going to raise them back to life, God is a God of resurrection. God is a God who resurrects people. And what's crazy is they have proof that Jesus has done this himself. Jesus resurrected Jairus' daughter. So they know resurrection is possible, even though they don't believe in it. They have seen it. What's powerful to me in this moment is that Jesus is practical, but the weight of his actions are still not seen by those who don't want to see it. I pray that our eyes will be open, that we might see Jesus in all his fullness today.